Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe classified series of figures. Hasbro is celebrating 40 years of G.I. Joe, and this month is Yojo June. We're right there celebrating with Hasbro. They went and sent us this figure to show off and help celebrate with them. I'm really pumped by this for so many reasons. So my history with G.I. Joe is I grew up in the 80s. G.I. Joe is one of kind of like the three major lines of toys I played with, Transformers and Lego being the other. I had a decent amount of G.I. Joe figures, and absolutely Storm Shadow was one of them. I remember this figure and really digging this figure. Don't know why, like I was one of those people that liked Storm Shadow growing up, and you know, enjoyed the figure. I just wanted the toy. Like I actually think I don't remember if I had Snake Eyes. I remember having Storm Shadow. As always, I kind of want to show off the box art. You can see here really cool stuff. It's a great detail, and I love the fact that Hasbro is going out and getting all these different creators to do cool box art. Alright, we're going to take things through the usual process to see how well these figures handle. I always like to do the stand test. Already, Storm Shadow doesn't seem to want to... There we go. Finally got him to stand. That's good. Alright, do the bend. Foot, side to side. A little bit up and down. So it's a little bit tight, but definitely got the side to side. Lower leg does not turn. Upper thigh does. Stiff knee. We got the double joint. Hip moving. Kind of the normal amount you'd expect. Very tight moving. This figure's got some tight joints on it. Left and right. Side. Up and down. Arm. Full range of motion we expect. Upper arm at the shoulder. Elbow is double jointed. Wrist. Up and down. We got an up and down motion. This is an interesting one. It doesn't go up and down like this, but you can do this way. And then head. Full motion as far as that. All right, let's go with details on this. Lots of details on this. Really kind of a cool figure overall. When it comes to that, of course, you have his feet that has kind of the split in the middle. I don't know what type of shoes they are. Someone want to tell me what type of shoes they are. They're really cool. I don't know the proper term, and I'm not going to make anything up and sound like a jackass. We got the lower wraps. Lots of layers on this. This is actually really cool effect. Really great detail for it, and there's like there's a texture to it that I think is really neat that stands out from the rest of the figure. It actually kind of feels like this might feel in real life. It's a slight rough feel to it. That's actually really cool. The suit itself, lots of layers on it. You get it feels like it's worn a little bit. You can see it kind of clumps up in the butt. The legs kind of have a little bit of layer. You can see them a lot at the lower or mid legs, I guess you'd call it. We have this kind of hood that's loose because there's another hood you can do. The arms have some really nice definition, and the eyes look really good for the face. This is pretty good. So overall, I like this. The amount of detail I think is really solid. It looks good. It looks cool. It doesn't look like this comes off his belt at all. That's fine. All right, so let's go through the various items in here. Let's first talk about this hood. Hopefully I do this right, so we'll pop off the head. The question would be, yeah, all right, that's probably the way to do it. So you can get the hood up or down. I think we might show them off with the hood up for the rest of this video. And let's look what else we've got. We've got a backpack that's got spots for swords. Of course, has a symbol on the back, some arrows, some decent amount of detail, a lot of texture to it. I think is pretty good. But I think that it kind of runs into the one thing I have an issue with a lot of the classified figures is that very one-dimensional color-wise, and I like the couple things that have had a bit more when it comes to color on the weapons. We've seen a couple things released that have had that, which shows it can be done. It's just not done. Oh, the head. There we go. There's the head's now fully on. All right, so the backpack in really easily. With the belt, it makes it a little bit trickier than normal. All right, we've got this, which I'm going to guess is supposed to go on his belt. Yep, there we go. We got kind of the end for the belt. Small detail. It's nice. I don't think vital. We have 2 swords. Let's see how well the swords wind up in his hands. Alright, they don't shake around a lot, so this is good. A lot of times with a lot of figures with swords, you put them in and then they just kind of like wobble all over. This has got a good grip on it. And fits in really well. The swords themselves, really, again, like a lot of this figure, really good detail on the plastic, but just kind of flat. Like, I wish there was just a little bit of shading. I think it would take this line to like the complete next level. I kind of understand why they don't. That's kind of not the point, at least of the accessories. But I think, you know, it's a small thing that could be really, really cool with these figures. Maybe we'll get like a deluxe something with a little bit of shading. Alright, swords go in the back, no problem. Looks pretty cool to me. Alright, what else we got? We have a bow. Compound bow and arrow. This thing is really cool. Lots of detail on this. I have no idea how accurate it is. And of course we have the arrow to go with it. So the big question would be, I'm thinking, put the bow here. Alright. The question is, well, so definitely his oh, there we go. I was going to say, definitely his right hand has like the finger placement to put the arrow in. So that's absolutely the way it's supposed to be. I think playing with the placement's gonna be interesting. Doesn't feel like it quite. Try not to be completely off camera with this. It matches up pretty. There. Okay, that's pretty close. I think we can do this, which would actually be pretty decent. You know, maybe not the best posing. And I'm sure there's going to be others who are going to be way better than me doing this, but that's not bad. I think it's almost cool, as I forgot what the Mezco figure was, that actually could, like, fire the arrows, which was both awesome and just such a horrible idea. Overall, really cool figure. Like, I like me some Storm Shadow. I think the figure does a really solid job of updating the classic look and using, you know, more updated material and setup. The bow and arrow I think is really cool. I'm going to see what we can do with that. The accessories on the back are really good, and I think the detail on the figure is impressive. It's subtle, but really, really impressive. The lower legs I think is really where it's at. Hopefully a lot of people check it out, and we'll see if you agree with me on that. Well, I don't know. Overall, cool figure. I think fans will appreciate it and get it when it comes out. I think this is a great addition to the G.I. Joe classified line of figures. You'll be able to get this soon. We'll have links underneath our video where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that to support our site, so thank you. Of course, I want to thank Hasbro for hooking us up with this figure for review, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you want the latest G.I. Joe news, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep playing with your toys, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.